Okay, 4th floor. Looking decent so far. It could all end horribly, though. This 4th floor could indeed might be my death. I really just don't know. These things can go either way. So, slotted bronze discs. Never seen these before. Must be a new craftable item. Reagent as it says, so yeah. That would be a crafting thing, and I'm gonna have no use for that as far as I know. Because I'm not a crafter. So these new enemies, some of them are pretty tough. The 4th floor is a pretty tough floor. You can die on this floor really easily, as you can see. There's a lot of stuff that's really tough on melee characters. So you really have to be cautious here. And I actually should heal up, because I need to get this food out of my inventory for one thing, and I need to actually not die. So that would be great if I don't die. Iron breastplate kind of outlived its use, but I can sell it. And another relatively useless buff, because there's only one enemy here, and it's probably gonna run out before I fight anything else substantial. Unfortunate. I'm saying unfortunate a lot, but you know what? That is unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, you totally saw that coming. Alright, more inventory shenanigans, a go. Okay, done with the inventory shenanigans once again. And 2 Dredmor statues is amazing luck. It's amazing luck. Wonderful, wonderful. Because you don't always see them. So it's really nice to get 2 of them just like that. Because even on short floors, that makes it even more profound. Because it just makes, you know, you just don't see as much stuff on a shorter floors. These no time to grind mode. So, definitely a really nice thing. And I have no idea what these switches are really doing, other than cash register thing, which I don't think does anything, and then the monsters falling into the pit, which is a bad thing, but at least it gets me experience. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fire bad. Fire bad. Those thermal blobbies are spamming me big time. They are an extremely powerful enemy. They can kill you so quick, which is what you're seeing right now. Not good. Very, very bad stuff. I think I'm dead. I don't have any fast health recovery, and I'm taking a lot of damage right now. If I can teleport out, which looks like I just screwed myself on that one, it looks like this is over, folks. I mean, and food won't even save me from this, not that I know of. It looks like... yeah, 1 health. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, world. This is Dungeons of Dredmor in a nutshell. It can all go downhill so quickly. And it has. It was a promising run, but you know what? It has come to an end. It has come to an end. Oh snap. It may not be over yet. But nope, it's over. What a letdown. A thermal blobby just so happened to be there on the teleport sheet. I was hoping when I was gonna teleport that, you know, I was not going to find an enemy next to me, and I found another terrible enemy right next to me, ready to kill me as soon as I got out. Not ideal. Well, killed by the thermal blobby on level 4. Very, very dumb, the adventure. You will be missed. You were not very smart, but you will be in our hearts forever. As you can see my scoreboard here, and my scores if you care about that sort of stuff, and yep, it's all there, my top 10 or whatever. Let's see various names. Awesome. Yep, good stuff. Okay, so I figured out what next character I'm gonna try, changing it up quite a bit actually, not just a decent amount, but quite a bit. I am doing Master of Arms, Demonologist, which I'm not very much familiar with. I don't think I've tried Demonologist before, but I hear it's pretty good for what I'm doing. And I'm doing Burglary as usual, great stuff. Have Weredagle, which is the biggest change. I'm going to be doing a Weredagle build. So all this stuff is going to help assist me, at least ideally, in having an awesome Weredagle build. Obviously there's different stuff you can try, and I've tried many different variations of a Weredagle build, but this is what I'm trying out right now, and I'm gonna see how this goes for me. So, Weredagles are gonna Weredag, and I have Assassination and Berserker Rage and Dual Wielding. The thing to note is that a Weredagle, they don't get a lot of stuff and get to use a lot of stuff that the other skills can, so there's a whole bunch of... basically only passives work, like certain kinds of passives work. It's kind of complicated, it's kind of hard to explain, but essentially Weredagles are extremely different from what you're maybe normal, like, what you've seen before is completely different. So this is gonna be a very interesting thing. So, time to name. Yes, I'm not gonna put an F in there, but yes, fantastic. Okay, let's get started. Diglin Pop. I just added the pop at the end because I want to be witty. Okie doke. I can turn into a demon. That's interesting. Don't think that's going to be helpful when I turn to a Werediggle instead, but okay. Okay. I'm going to check out these vending machines now, as I normally do. This is the routine. Awesome, awesome. You're going to kind of get an idea what a Werediggle, how it works. I don't even think I'll have to explain a lot of it, because it kind of explains itself as long as you pay attention, so you'd actually look to see what I'm doing. Part of the experience, at least ideally. Okay, time to go in Werediggle mode. This is where I'm going to be spending most of my time, is as an actual Werediggle. I look like a Diggle, and I do Diggle things. This is how it goes. And I get lots of special buffs. In Werediggle form, I get all this, lots of nice melee buffs. Pretty substantial, especially early on. Makes a big difference. As you can see, I'm completely slaughtering stuff without much effort, because Werediggle is an extremely powerful form, but you can only hold it for like so many turns. Whatever it is, I don't know. It's something. So you pretty much are in a weakened state when you're outside of the Werediggle form. That's pretty much the whole sacrifice that's involved, is you get really weakened when you're not in the Werediggle form. And again, not gonna fall for that trick again with the unfriendly AI. Shame on me for even falling for it. Again, I can go back into Werediggle. Gonna do that because otherwise I die, and that would be bad, especially on the first floor. So this is acid, gonna do damage to me as it always does, right on the floor there. Probably dumb for me to walk into it, but whatever. I have some health recovery, I'll use it. Eat a pear. Why not? Eating pears is fine. Pears are a pretty delicious fruit, so I don't really have an issue with that at all. I'm gonna be adventurous and take this teleport pad. Really didn't bring me very far, which is fine. What an adventure that was, already back to where I started. Okay. Back to the Werediggle form again. Gonna keep doing that. Tons and tons. Super exciting stuff. Diggle eggs are actually something that is part of the Werediggle skill tree. I'll be able to make my own Diggle eggs in very vast quantities soon enough, at least if I survive, you know, long enough for that to happen. That was dumb walking into that trap. It's dumb to walk into traps, did you know that? It is very stupid. Oh hey, cool, free hat. Even though it kinda sucks, and we've seen it before and it's not great, I'll take it anyway. I can't argue against a free hat, really. I can't. Well, I guess I could, but I don't want to argue against a free hat. Not really a great idea. So, I pretty much got worthless stuff from that fountain once again. I only really check those fountains for actual loot. Wow, lots of traps. Lots of traps. At least I managed to not get killed. In spite of my stupidity, that was pretty much shown. Really not fantastic loot so far. Hopefully I see more, because so far I haven't even found an actual weapon other than the staff, which I guess I should equip for the damage. I mean, it's not like I'm limited. I don't even have a special... I don't even have anything that favors any weapon. So, why not? Dumb. I don't know why I'm even doing that. I shouldn't even be over there. Those serpents will kill you quick. They will typically just kill you almost instantly. You see, I lost a lot of my health in only a couple turns. So, not the most fantastic idea of me taking them on. It's a good thing that I actually didn't die there, because that would have been embarrassing. Yep. Got another switch here. Typical stuff. Obviously, you see... Oh, nice. Level up. That was bound to happen, of course, once again. So, I think from here, it's going to be a great idea to... Let me see. What do I have here for options? Okay. I am going to just work on my Diggle stuff right now. Focus on the Diggle stuff for now. Some of this stuff I'm trying is fairly new to me. I'm not at all familiar with the Demonologist tree once again, so I don't even know how to handle that. Going in blind with that particular part. Can't expect me to know everything. Yep, got dual wielding as well, so I'm not going to get the penalty. Dual wielding apparently does work in Deagle form. There's a lot of things that don't, but that is one of them. Some nice gear upgrades there, as you can see. Better than nothing, right? So I'm not complaining ever about that. At least not now. Shouldn't say ever. Never say never. Or ever. At least I'm finding some Krongs. 2 Anvil of Krongs at the start is nice. I mean, it's kind of is. I mean, I just don't really have a use for them for most of the game. I only really try that stuff when I actually have something I know I'm going to hold on to for most of the game. So, I'm not really too crazy about wasting them, if you know what I mean. So I did get a new ability, like I said, Deagle Plague. Part of the Were-Deagle tree, and I got that on my level up, as you may have noticed. And it's just like a debuff is what it is. It's like a long-range debuff. I can do it on any enemy I want. It's handy. Better than, you know, not having any debuff. May as well use it if I'm not close to the enemy. Like, I could do it now if I was in my form, but you have to wait 4 more turns for that to actually happen. Aha, Rusty Sword. A real man's weapon. That is what I'm talking about. As you can see, I'm pretty much picking up just about everything right now, just for selling purposes. Why not? Really, it doesn't matter. So this looks safe enough. I don't think I want to see an unfriendly AI. Nah, it's fine. Plus there's a statue, and that's completely worth it. So I did the plague on 2 of these Deagles here. That'll help me a bit. Yep, 1 hit as opposed to like 2 or 3. That's nice. Very nice indeed. I'm gonna use this fountain now. Didn't get anything too useful, just a perspective buff. Lets me see much further into the distance. That's useful, I guess, but I mean, whatever, it was free, but I was hoping for an actual piece of loot. If I could get like a jewel encrusted ring or a crown star addendum or whatever, that would be better. But those are pretty rare to come by. It's a pretty low percentage or whatever. There better be a shop somewhere. I'm gonna be mad if there's not. So, apparently I found a new phenomenon, or perhaps a glitch. Looks like this leads nowhere. It looks like it just doesn't do anything. It teleports me, supposedly, but back to the exact same spot. So, don't know what's up with that. Okay, time to see what's over here. And I should go into Were-Deagle form. At least after this level up here. Were-Deagles of London seems like the logical choice here, so I'm gonna go with that. It's a general all-around pretty big buff, especially early on to the Were-Deagle form. And since I'm gonna be using that the most, it makes sense to spend most of my level ups on that skill tree. Yeah, we got a debuff. Nothing too bad though, just a health debuff, which not gonna have any real impact that I'm aware of this early on into the game. And fell into a few traps like a fool. Oh well. Live and learn. It happens. So those were pretty hard to see anyway, due to the way the floor is laid out. Even if I had a big trap site, I don't really have a lot of foresight with that when it's all hidden like that. So I don't think I've mentioned this, but gnomes will actually teleport you kind of randomly if they cast a little teleportation spell. That can be really troublesome. It's actually gotten me killed a few times in monster zoos. Really not something you want to happen to you, but it probably will because Dredmor. But yeah, I think I'm almost done exploring this floor. There's not much left here. I only have a couple areas. There's one area, like with the serpents, where I'm not even gonna try to go there because I know it's certain death. So I'm not gonna be that naive that I can actually get through that. It's probably based on my experience anyway. It's probably just gonna be some area with a horrific loot fist cube, and that's not worth dying for. It's not worth dying ever in this game, so... This looks like a really tiny floor, and I see no shop. Really got screwed here. And I don't see anywhere else to go other than that one spot, like I said, not going to. So, time to head on over to the second floor. That was fast. I'm actually a little, this could really get me killed easily because I don't have anything that's really that good. I didn't really get anything that was really that helpful on the first floor. Really just rudimentary, weak stuff, and the fact that I'm now gonna fight a powerful clone of myself, that's not gonna bode well. He's a mini-boss, and he's probably gonna kick my ass. But we'll see how this goes down. So far, it looks like he has this extreme advantage, and I'm going to die horribly. This is the scenario that's going on right now. Oh yeah. I'm not seeing it. Yep. Dungeons of Dredmor, folks. Dungeons of Dredmor. I'm not really upset by that, but it's a shame that that was cut so short.